Hey, hello, everybody. We here today. All right. Glad to see everybody here. Thanks for showing up and being with us and being my guest. Another Bamboozle by Lavallee, and I'm your host, Lavallee. And today I brought in another special guest. I'm going to have Mr. Stuart McClean on today. We have one of his pictures up on our wall back there in the back, but you're going to get a chance to see some of his art and see a little bit about. He's going to tell you a little bit about the other things that he does. He has a couple of products that he also puts together. Let's see. Please make a comment. Hey, cuz, glad to see you in the house today. I see you there. I'm glad Michigan did their thing. Hey, Chakotay, glad to see you in the house too, love. Um, Again, I'm glad to see Michigan did their thing. They did the right thing and moved us right in the right direction. So everything might be end up all right for us. Okay, cuz. Oh, I see Sylvia's in the house from California. I see Sharon's in the house, and I think she's from Tennessee, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know where Beth is from, but please, hello to you. If you want to let me know where you're from, just put it in the comment. And hey, little daughter, Wilhelmina Gibbs. So that means Manhattan's in the house also. That means New Orleans is in the house, right? So who else is in the house today? Where's my fern? Okay. All right, Miss Sadi. How you doing? Oh, Cynthia is in the house again. We haven't seen you in a while. Another Michigan night that we got to all be thankful for that cast their vote. So we're very grateful to you. And oh, Beth, I'm sorry we lost out on the Florida thing. Would have cleaned everything up if that would have happened. But I'm glad to have you in the house, and Dallas is in the house. All right now. All right, North Carolina. Okay. All right. And hey, Mona Lisa. Mona Lisa. Glad to have you in the house. She's one of my favorite people. Her brother made hats for years, and I love his hats. I still wear his hats. I don't have one on today, but I did have one on last week, and she wasn't able to join the show, but I did have a Scony hat on last week. We're going to have to immortalize that brother because he was really a magnificent brother. Okay, so I'm not going to keep you too long. I'm going to take you right into my guest and let him show you what he has for you today. Um, so let me introduce Mr. Stuart McClean. We bring him up on the screen. Say hello to everybody, Mr. Stuart.
Great to see everybody now. Hi, Matt. How you doing? Glad to see you in there too. Mona Lisa, one of my favorite people in the world, and my brother Scony. Miss Salmon, miss seeing you, man. And Mona Lisa this year. I'm in Chicago a lot, so I'm glad you're here and look forward to seeing you soon.
All right, so I met this brother way back in the day, back in the 90s. We were both in New York City together. He was at the time selling T-shirts and denim bags that he would do little paintings on, and he would. We all was hustling back in the day. I would see him at Grant's Tomb, at Boys and Girls High, and places like that. And then one day I was doing a show, and there he was with big old art, and I was like, "Oh, okay, I get it." But I've known him, and he did belts and bags and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So he did the bags way back in the day, and now he still does the bags. We're gonna have some leather bags by him. We're gonna have some of his artwork and a little bit of his knowledge about what it is that he does. Okay, so. Let me turn it over to Stuart for a minute, and he can go head on, and we'll jump right into the show. But before we do, he did mention Chicago, and I do want to tell everybody that we've been in Chicago neighbors for I can't even remember how long. How long ever they've been doing the show in Washington Square Park, we've been neighbors at that show. And so we always, every show, he breaks out with the rum punch. You know, he brings a little flavor to everything, and he comes through with the rum punch. So we have a real good show. If we make a little money, we okay. If we don't, we still feel good. So,
Yeah, yeah.
all right.
Well,
So, Stuart, go ahead on and tell him a little bit about your work. And Stuart's in New Orleans now. He's traveled quite a few places, but he got married recently, and he's in New Orleans where he works and has a studio. Okay, I can say that much about it.
yes,
So,
yes.
yeah.
Well, thank you once again, Lavalier. Thank you for myself, my wife, and my family. I'm glad to be here sharing this platform with you. It's very important that we do that. And you call me many times and say you gotta do it, Stuart, because I'm accustomed to traveling and going to the people, but not able to do that at this time because of the virus and different things that are going on in the world. But hopefully everything will be better soon. Um, as I said, once again, thanks, Lavely. Thanks to I can't remember your assistant's name, but tell him thank you so much from the bottom of my heart because we couldn't do it without you two at all, because I'm not computer literate whatsoever. But I'm originally from Trinidad and Tobago. I traveled to the United States maybe nearly 40 years ago to study fashion at FIT, and from there started to do a bunch of different things like designing show windows and in New York City and the Soho and in the Village, and started to do a lot of my in Trinidad. I made sandals and shoes for a living. That was my living. I was college educated, but that's what I wanted to do. I always wanted to be creative. So I ended up coming here and didn't stay too long at school because I just wanted to do my own thing. So myself and Lavelle met many, many years ago. And when I was just out there in the street, I'd go to 125th Street with some stuff. I'd go down to Seoul and take some items down. And every time I go down there, my items would sell. Every last piece would sell. So I decided to stay and get into accessories. I did work for Patricia Field Graffiti, put up different companies like that, and Bloomies. But just wanted to do my own thing has always been my life's joy. So I started to create, as I said, accessories, and then from accessories, I created hand painted T-shirts. Or everything is one of a kind. And I would do the bags, put some paint on the bags, and take them out to sell. And it became very successful. So I continued doing this. And as I said, once again, thanks for the platform. And I'll be ready to show you the items that I have for sale today. And you could reach me at you can inbox me at Stuart McClean Fine Arts and Accessories Gallery, and Instagram is Stuart McClean Fine Arts, and you can also call me at 770-843-0264. Thank you again. So this is one of my hand painted t-shirts and caps. This set is one of my hand painted t-shirts and caps. You can buy them individually. The caps are normally run around $35. I have many different colors and different color combinations. So you can suggest something to me also. They all one of a kind, so each one is different. So you never see the same cap on two people. The shirt is also hand painted, one of a kind. First thing I do the neckline. I paint the neckline, and then I do the image on the shirt. And every piece is signed at the bottom with the year on it. So I have people that have been collecting my pieces for many, many years. I know Mona Lisa and Beth are two of my long-time collectors from a long time ago. And I know there are a lot more people on this right now that are collecting my pieces. Everything is 100% cotton, and they wash well. This piece is what you call an Italian weave. It's all leather. It's a red and a zebra clutch, and the button is made out of bamboo, which is one of the things that Bamboozle makes. And the button is made out of bamboo. All my accessories, all my bags are all leather. Everything's leather. They're fully lined, and there's an inside pocket so you can put your credit cards or whatever you like to put in it. My accessories, my bags, what I do with my bags, if anything ever happens to one of the pieces, if I can't, as long as I'm alive, if I can fix it, I'll replace it for you for free because that's my guarantee on what I do because they last a long time. This piece runs for like 175. The red one runs for like 175. This is another piece by me. Beyonce's made cowhide. I used to use cowhide a lot back in the day, but Beyonce's made cowhide famous again, or a lot of people are into it now because she wore something with cowhide in it. So this is a cowhide and black. The black leather is called a motorbike side, and this is another clutch made the same way. This piece is 190. This is another bag made by me. So you get a bit of two things. You get some of my artwork on this, and you get some of my accessories. My bags is also a motorbike side with suede on it, and one of my paintings is on the piece. So you get pieces of my creativity on this piece. This piece runs for like 220, and it's a crossbody. This is a piece that I really enjoy doing. It's a fanny, but it's very, if I should say so much, it's really funky. It has a lot of pockets in it. I have a lot of different color leathers, brown, nut brown, dark brown, and the what should I say? I'm sorry. The connection or the closure is made out of solid brass. The hook is like what we call back in the day like a dog collar, a dog leash hook, and that hooks into the leather on the front there, so you could turn the belt into different sizes. You could wear the front down, or you could wear it all together as one piece, or you could wear it on the side, you could wear it in the back, however it looks very nice with skirts and denim and stuff like that. But this is a very funky piece. This piece runs for like 165. I'm sorry, 365. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they want to know how much that piece be costing now. Everybody's interested.
Yeah. That's my fault. That piece was a lot of work, and a lot went into that piece, and it's a very creative piece, So I enjoyed it. Yes.
All right, so everybody, so that was first round with Mr. Stewart. I'm glad to see all you guys. Fern, I'm glad you finally checked in. I was wondering about you, seeing what was going on with you. Oh, you even got a cousin out there, Miss McClean, also is in the house. That's great. Minhati finally and Chanel up in Chicago, right? So yeah, we got people in the house. There's some of everybody right here, right now. Okay, so I'm going to start off with my fern. This is bamboo and an Adinkra symbol, the Aya, which is fern, and this one is in gold. You can get it in silver if you want a plate, and it's $25. Okay. I'm starting this off with the Indinkra symbols, and these are, like I said, this is the fern and bamboo. Everything I have has some bamboo on it. That's what I do, is bamboo. So, okay, so that's item number 6. And it's $25, okay? It's made out of brass and bamboo. Item number 27 is going to be the ram's horn, and the ram's horn is in silver. This is a silver plate, and you can have dark bamboo or light bamboo. I thought these might be good for wintertime, and if they're a little bit too big for you, I have a smaller version of them. I know everybody doesn't wear the same size. So, Sekou Rise in the house. Great, Sekou. I make different sizes on this. I know everybody's not the same. So if if you're small and petite, then I make one that's small and petite. But this is the ram's horn with bamboo. Okay, and this is item number 7. Item number 8 is going to be the Sankofa, which is going to be brass, but you can also get this in a silver plate also. and it has the bamboo. And these my ear wires are all surgical steel. Some of them are gold plated, so you don't have to worry about it infecting your ear if you are allergic to certain metals. Okay, so that's the Sankofa. And I'm bringing back number 9 because this has been a favorite. Every time I put these up, somebody wants these. So they're solid brass, and that these accessory pieces are made by a friend of mine in New York City. So I add the bamboo to them. I use his pieces, and so that's the combination of the earring. All right, and number 10, I'm bringing back the black bamboo with the copper because I think it's a good winter earring for you. It's dark bamboo with a copper insert. The copper is in the inside, and the ear wires are also copper. If you want them in silver or something like that, you can always have them in that particular way. You don't have to worry about it, okay? And all of these, the first set of earrings were all $25, okay? So that's my first 5 items. That was item number 10. And now I'm going to turn this back over to Stuart. So don't forget, if you want an item, you say the item number and bam, and that item is your item. If you want a number from Stuart, we're going to give Stuart the art signal. So it could be number 1 art, or like he's coming up on number 11, it could be 11 art, 12 art, whatever. Just to let him know that you're interested in that particular item. Okay, so I'm going to turn this back over to Stuart. All right, Stuart.
Quick on a quick note, Mona Lisa, that the t-shirts are 75 for the long sleeve, and then the short sleeve normally run between 55 and 65, and they're washable, very good when they wash. Going on to my next item, it's another cross body, and it's the leather is called oil tan leather. So this leather, I love this leather because you can really just beat it up, wear it anyhow. If it's scratched, you just rub your hands on it, it will come off. And it's somewhat water resistant because this leather has been tanned with oil. So water does not really get into this bag like that. It's a crossbody. And what I took a piece of copper wire, electrical copper wire, and I did a design. But it's a snap underneath the front that closes the bag. So that's my next piece. This piece actually runs for like 265, and it's a great size bag. The next piece, it's another all tan with a nut brown leather. What I did, I used these huge wooden, very thick, strong bracelets. There are different types of bracelets, but this one is made out of wood. And what I did, I used that as a closure. So the flap goes through and comes out, and it snaps at the bottom of that piece. That's another oil tan with the nut brown leather. It's another crossbody, and I really enjoy doing this piece also because it looks very nice. And what I like about this leather also, it wears very, very well. You can actually beat it up and beat it up. It wears very well. That one is 300, and that's a bigger size bag. This piece is another combination of my art and my leatherwork. This piece is a really different piece because it's one of the first times that I've not used a natural image of a lady on a bag. And this one I really enjoyed doing. It's very nice with a Nubian queen on the bag. And this one runs for like 300 also. Because you get a little bit of my artwork and my leatherwork. This piece is another cowhide and the same oil tan leather, but it's a darker tan oil tan leather. So I combined it with a cowhide. The strap is like 3 strands of leather, and they're very strong. Although they're tied together, it's a very strong strap. It doesn't burst at all. And there's a wooden bead, oblong wooden bead on each side of it. So it gives it a little different texture and a little different look. But that's a very nice piece also, if I should say so. And that piece is $220. This is one of my favorite pieces because this can be worn by a man or a woman. It's another all tan, but it's what would I call it? More of a burgundy brown oil tan with a dark brown black cowhide, and it's really, really a funky piece. As I said, this is lined on the inside. This bag has a nice big pocket on the back. You could put on the outside in the back. You can put your phone. You can put whatever you need, and there's still another pocket on the inside for your credit cards. The cowhide on the front, that's actually a flap, and there's a pocket. That long piece is actually a pocket there. So the long piece of oil tan at the bottom, and the cowhide is actually a flap that comes over. So this piece has, I think, three pockets on it. And as I said, it's male or female. A male could wear it, or a female could wear that piece. That one is 350. Um, the next one that I have here is another oil tan. It's a
No,
light
you
tan.
said one more. You
Oh,
still
I'm
talking?
sorry. You go ahead, Lavin. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I thought
okay.
you were. I thought you were waiting on me. So yeah. I knew I was at five, and I thought you were waiting on me. So I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It's all right, my brother.
Yeah.
It's okay. We're all new to this. Everybody, most of the people that I've been bringing on to you have never done a show before. We like I said, we're used to doing shows a different way.
Yeah.
We've been doing shows on the road for a long time, and now we're trying to do something totally different, which is bring it to you live, and that's all
Yeah.
I'm trying to do. So don't forget that I'm also producing or bringing to you with Ella as my host. We're going to have Black Friday event that's going to run the Friday, Saturday, and the Sunday of Black Friday weekend, and that's going to be a black artist marketplace. And we have some top name artists that's going to be showing in that particular show. Okay, some people that you haven't seen yet on my show, and then some of the people that you already have seen on the show. Okay, and I did forget to ask Stuart an important thing before I started my show, and I wanted to ask him this in private, and now I'm stuck because I can't ask him in private, and I have to ask him in public. So I don't want to embarrass him, but I wanted him to give you a little discount for newcomers to his art, and for doing the show with us. See if he could maybe give you a little
That's not a
discount,
problem at
or
all.
a little
I,
free shipping, or something that has to do, a little
of
lanyap,
course.
as we say in New Orleans. Little something, something. Okay, so when he comes back on, I guess he's already heard. So we'll let him respond to that. Okay. So my item number 16 is going to be the clip-on earrings. I got the clip-on earrings. These can be clip-ons, or they can be pierced. I can make them either way for you, but there's some big calories. They're sterling silver, and they're $75. Okay, and like I said, I know everybody don't do clip-ons. So and some people need to do clip-ons. So I do make clip-ons of most of the earrings that I do make. Okay, so my next item is going to be this. I'm going to stay in the cowrie thing, and I'm going to do the small cowrie bracelet. That's 5 little cowries, and this one is $100. Okay, it's sterling silver. Okay, there's 5 small cowries, sterling silver. Um, my next item is going to be the large cowrie bracelet. It's $125. It's bigger cowries, and much larger, more silver. And the cost of silver has gone way up out of the roof, so we have to try to deal with that. Okay. So that one is $125. And the next one is going to be the cowrie bangle, and I think it's going to be $75 because it's a twist, it's flexible, and it has 2 little cowries on it. Okay, So, and it's $75 for that one. That's item number. I thought that was number 19. That's number 18, Mr. Zeke. Am I getting wrong? I also want to say hello to Zeke being in the house again with us. So that's number 18, Zeke. No, that's number 19. That's what I thought. That's what I had down in front of me. So item number 19 is the low flexible cowrie bracelet. Item number 20, I'm bringing back the cowrie ring to go along with this set. Okay, so that's the big cowrie ring in sterling silver. Okay, and it can be any size, whatever size you want it to be. I'll make it that size for you. Okay. Thank you, Toy, for saying for the beautiful pieces. And like I said, if you hey, say hello. You know, if you're in the house, give us a shout out. Let us know that you here. You know, say something. Tell us where you're from. Become a part of this whole thing that we got going on. Okay. I'm just trying to bring you the best artists that I know, and they get to show you their work. So, and I'm going to turn this back over to Stuart right now. It's his turn, and he's going to be starting out at number 21. All right?
Just wanted to tell everybody that most of my pieces I will give a discount from between 10 and 25% off of every item that is. Certain items going to be less of a discount, certain items I can give more of a discount on pieces. And I will do the shipping. I'll pick up the shipping. My next item up is another oil tan leather. It's another oil tan leather. And I have maybe 4 or 5 different textures of these are not, this is not an ostrich or anything like a snake. These are all embossed leather. So it's the same cowhide, but they embossed to look like either ostrich or snake or something like that. But this bag was different because I combined all these pieces and I did the background with a puff effect. So it makes all the leather stand out in a way that's a little different from an oil pieces. This is a wonderful crossbody. As I said, it's inside pocket, and this one has an outside pocket in the back also. And this is another crossbody. This one runs for $275. This is another one. This is another motorbike side, black motorbike side with a combination of cowhide and aspergers, or what some people call it fringes. This is a little different piece, and this piece runs like $220, and it's another crossbody, and it's made up the same way, fully lined with an inside pocket. This is another one. This I think was the first one that I did when I started doing the cowhides again, and this piece is a nickel handle, round nickel handle with cowhide and a nut brown leather. It's a funky shape, and this one is a really nice, just different, something you could wear in the evening, or you could wear in the afternoon, you could wear it with jeans, or you could wear it a little more dressed up. So I like this piece a lot, and it has a closure, it has a snap on the inside, and there's an inside pocket on the inside of this one also. The price on that one is $185. This is another one. It's another cowhide with the black. I'm sorry. This is a dark brown suede motorbike side, and the handle is a tortoise shell handle. And those handles I get from a company out of New York, and they're very strong and they're very well made. I should say this for myself. They're very made handles. A lot of handles break. Some of these handles break a lot, but these handles are better made handles. And this one has an inside pocket, fully lined the same way. This one is $175, and you will get a discount on that also. This is another piece that's different. It's a khaki leather. It's what most people call coach leather. It's a different, finely embossed leather, and it's khaki with an olive green. I love the olive green finish on it. And this piece runs for $220, and it's another crossbody.
Is that me again? Oh, thank you, brother, for the generous um, what am I trying to say? Um,
Just
God damn, I'm lost for words. But you know what I'm trying to say. I'm
yes, I
trying to
know what
say
you're trying to
I'm
say.
glad that he
And
that he
thank you.
took me
That's
up
the
on his offer and gave you guys a little something off
yes, yes,
as a
definitely,
little
definitely.
incentive to.
And a lot of people that are up there, some of my good collectors, I call them collectors because every piece of mine is one of a kind. So they're collectible items.
Yeah, that's of course that's the way you roll, Mr.
Yeah,
Stewart. Is one of a
yeah.
kind. All right, everybody. Um, so I'm glad we see some more Michiganers in the house. Glad to have you in the house, and glad to be a part of Michigan. I miss coming to your show this year. I'm always I've been coming there. I can remember my first time there was uh, out in down in the waterfront at the park, and it was raining, and people still accepted my jewelry. So I've always loved Detroit. Detroit was the first place that really accepted me and my jewelry and my work. So I've always looked forward to going back to Detroit, and will look forward to going back there. Okay, so now I think I'm showing some of my Ankh rings. I make this ring, and I think this ring sort of speaks for itself. I make it whatever size you want it to be. This one is my black and white Ankh ring with I think it has yellow amber in it. You can have cherry amber in it. I make it for you, so it'll be. There are no two alike because each pattern is different. I don't just go in there and pull something out of the hat. I make each one separate. Okay, so this is the Batik Ankh ring, and it's $125. Okay, and my next item is going to be the white one, and a lot of my customers like the white one. Some like the white one, some like the black and white one, and then some get into the colors. But I think this one is my favorite. It was the first one that I created and made. And again, you can have the red amber or the white amber or yellow amber, or you can have another stone if you want turquoise in it. I'll put turquoise in it for you, or a stone that relates to you. If I have the stone available to me, I do all my own stone work, so I can put in whatever you want. So the next Ankh ring is going to be one that is a colored Ankh ring. It's got the fuchsia color in it. It's not really red, sort of fuchsia with the yellow amber, and it's also $125. I tell you what, I'm going to reduce these to 110 today. Um, any one of these Ankh rings will be $110, and so the next one is going to be the yellow one. And I think the yellow one is item number 29. And these can be sized for whatever size you want it to be. Don't worry about that. You just tell me what size you want the ring, and the ring, I'll make the ring for you in your size, okay? Um, so, and my final one in this series is going to be the purple one. I like purple. Purple is a very strong color. Um, so this is purple with the yellow amber, and they're all sterling silver. And again, like I said, today they'll be $110. And don't forget, for some of my items, if you want to put them on layaway, you can put them on layaway. You can grab up a couple of them, give me something on it to take care of it, and then you don't have to worry about it anymore. Okay, till you ready to get it. Okay, so put something away for yourself for the holiday season. Okay, so. Don't forget my website, man. It's bamboozlejewelry.com. You're going to see some of my ear spears on that particular site, okay? So I'm going to get ready and turn this back over to Stuart, okay?
I am
You
not
there,
doing
my
the
brother?
numbers. I forgot to do the numbers, lovely. So I'm at number what, 31 now?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, I remember to give the numbers. Yeah, you number 31. Okay, great, great, great. This is another nut brown leather. It's a really nice smooth leather with a combination of an embossed leopard. This is a smaller bag, and you can use it as a little clutch, or you could use it as a crossbody. You can take the strap down and put the strap inside. It has an inside pocket, but it's a very nice little cute bag, and it's $100. That's number 31. Okay, we're going into some of my artwork now. And these two pieces are two pieces that I really enjoyed. Growing up in Trinidad, we have maybe I think so many mocha jumbies in Trinidad. We have a group of gentlemen that were old, and they taught all the younger guys. So like the grandfathers will teach the fathers, and the fathers will teach the sons how to walk on stilts. But it's a West African tradition, and they're called mocha jumbies. So these two pieces are actually a combination of what we call a passport mask, which is a small mask from the Dan tribe in West Africa. That I've had those masks for maybe 30 years and didn't know what to do with them. So what I did, I combined that as the face and did a series of things behind them. It's my Mokojambi series. These are not Mokojambi. These are just drummers and someone with another gentleman with what we call shack in Trinidad. But they're beautifully adorned with feathers and jewelry and stuff like that. So it's a part of it's one of my art pieces. It's a floater frame. These pieces are around, they're 48 inches tall, and they are actually about 13 inches wide. And you can buy them individually or as a pair. Individually, they run $1,600 a piece, and I could do a pair for $3,000, and you will get a discount on those also. But these are all original pieces, all one of a kind original pieces. This is another. You can either do this as a set or individually. This is number 33. And you could either do this as a set or individually. I just call it, literally just call it king and queen. And it's a Nubian queen and a Nubian king. And it's just something, I just created something colorful. This sits on a museum canvas, museum stretch canvas. So this doesn't have, you don't have to frame these pieces. You just put them up on the wall. And if you see on the side there, it goes over. If you see it from the side, you're not able to see it in the picture, but the side of the canvas is a little wider. So it's like 2 inches wide, and the painting goes around the side of the canvas also. These pieces run for 450 individual piece, and as a pair you can get them for $800 with a discount. And the size of these pieces 12 by 16. This is a piece I really enjoyed. A young lady really nicely dressed up in a really nice, like an evening dress, going on like a Sunday evening dress or something like that. And basically, this piece is called "Mommy, I Want a Snow Cone." In Trinidad, we call it snow cone instead of snowball, because they're normally in like a cone cup in the Caribbean. So I call this piece "Mommy, I Want a Snow Cone." And this piece is 600. And the size of this painting is 24 by 8. So it's a little narrow piece. 24 by 10. And it's a floater frame. It's framed in a wooden floater frame. And this piece is $600. With it, I'll offer a discount on this one also. This is another fun piece. You know, I grew up around a lot of music, steel pan and stuff like that. Then went to New York, grew up a lot of music there. And coming to New Orleans, where jazz and music is prevalent all over the city. So this piece is a little small piece, but it's a combination of a bunch of different jazz musicians just standing and playing. It's called All That Jazz, and this piece is $200. It's a 10 by 12. and that piece is $200.
All right, all right, all right. I'm gonna see if I can get you to lower your camera a little bit, lower your tripod just a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. That's
All right.
good.
Sorry.
That's all right. That's good. I just want to see all of you. We want to
All
get,
right.
we want to see a little bit more than just the top of your head.
All right. Sorry about that.
All right. So one of the things that you guys can't really see in Stuart's work, and I have a piece of his work up on my wall tonight. But one of the things that I noticed about his work is he uses these little bitty thick dots of paint, and they are really, really heavy. So it adds a lot of texture to the piece. So maybe some of us are probably seeing these pieces as pretty flat, but I can guarantee you there's a lot of texture in every one of them, and he plays a lot of detail in terms of putting those little paint dots where he puts those paint dots. Okay, so
So much for that
all
elaborate.
right, I
Thank
got
you. I
a
appreciate it.
special. I have a special treat for you tonight. I got my. First. I'm going to show the small crescent as number 36. Okay, this is an ear spear, and everybody knows what an ear spear is. Everybody don't know what an ear spear is. It's a two-piece earring that goes together, and there's a post, and the post goes in the ear, and the back is the back. And this is my small one. I got a picture with Minhati wearing it. Right, Zeke? It's the small one. Um, Okay, now that's the small one, and it is I think $55, and it's available on my website. It's always been a favorite, but this next one is one that I only have two of right now. It's the large silver. Well, this is rhodium plated, so I made this and I had it plated in rhodium so that it had that white silver or white gold look to it. And it is probably about 5 inches. And I only have two of these right now. But I just got this one. It's really large. Like I said, I used to make this one. I had it made when I went to Thailand, and I've been trying to get back to Thailand, but I ain't been able to get back to Thailand, and haven't found anybody here to actually forge this particular one for me. So, because it's really huge. It's probably about, like I said, it's probably about 5 inches. It's a big ear spear. It's $65, I think. Yes. Okay, so that's the large one. And now I'm going to show you a comparison of the two. So you'll see the large one and the small one, so that you'll know. Um, Many of you have seen the smaller one. So, like I said, this bigger one is even bigger than that. And a lot of people have the larger one from a long time, and they always keep asking me to make that one, and I haven't been able to get it made anymore. So I decided to do something similar, and I made this one that I made in rhodium. So, and like I said, I have two of them. Okay, so that's number 37. Number 38 is going to be the Crown Sterling Ear Spear, and it's going to be $50. Okay. Number 39 is going to be the little small stubby one, and all of these are available on the website. You can go to the website and find any one of them. Okay. Um, and number 40 is going to be the big stubby one, that's even larger than the little stubby. So you get a chance to look at the sizes of these. These are all in sterling. Okay, so here's a picture of all five of them. Got the big crescent, the small crescent, the crown, the crescent, the stubby, and the big stubby. Okay, and all of those are available except for the big one, like I said, on the website. All right, so that's it for my five, and now I'm going to turn it back over to Stuart. Okay.
Lovely. Thank you for the description of the pieces. I must tell everybody I paint flat, so I'm able to give it that texture and build the texture. If I paint flat, I'll put a layer, put another layer, put another layer, so it gives it a texture. So a lot of my pieces, some of my pieces are on the glass, and a lot of them are not on the glass, so you can actually feel the texture of the pieces. And it's acrylic paint, so it doesn't fade in the sunlight or anything like that. So they're very durable pieces, if I should say so myself. Moving on to my number, what's it, 41? This is another piece similar, but it's more of it's called FAM, which is short for family. You know, all the kids say FAM, FAM, FAM around here, which is short for family. So this piece is called FAM. It's really nice earth tone colors with nut browns and ochre yellows and off whites and whites and dark browns and stuff like this. This piece is a 10 by 12, and it is $200, and it's also framed. It's a floater frame. It's a nice wooden floater frame. So this is number 41. It's $200. That piece is $200. This is another piece. As I said, living in New Orleans now, you can't help but being inspired by all the jazz festivals, all the music, which I love. As I say, I met Beth down at the Jazz in the Gardens many years ago, and she'd be a collector of mine. So, and she knows that everybody knows that I've traveled doing a lot of jazz festivals all over the country. But coming to New Orleans is a different thing completely. And as I said, this piece is called "Blowing Out," and it's a mask, a couple of masks. One of the guys, one of the masks is blowing the trumpet with the the piano coming out of it, and the other one is blowing. It has a soprano sax next to it. I think that's a flute. I'm sorry, and a kettle drum. But at the bottom of the kettle drum, if you look at the bottom of the kettle drum, they're the notes for the steel pan. So a lot of my pieces I incorporate the steel pan, which originated in Trinidad, in a lot of my pieces. This piece is 350, and it's on a black. It's a black background, so the paint really stands out. And the frame is a black floater frame, and this piece is 350. Number 42 is 350. This is another one. It's called Afro Jazz, and as you see, the guy has a purple afro. And there's another kettle drum with the steel pan notes below it, and a cymbal and a saxophone, and the saxophone guy's blowing a piano to the saxophone. And it's a combination of all the different, a lot of different instruments that I do with these pieces. And this piece is 350, and it's on a black background, and it's a black floater frame. Wooden. All my frames are wooden frames, no plastic frames at all. And I think this is my no, this is number 44, and this piece is called "Fruits from the Heart" or "Vegetables from the Heart." In Trinidad and in Africa and most Caribbean countries, you would see the woman walking down, especially on a Sunday, early in the morning. You'd see them coming down the street with a basket on their head, with balancing it with no hands, and with fruits and vegetables and stuff like that in the thing. So this piece has like bananas, what they call we call it hot peppers in Trinidad. And this piece is lady beautifully adorned, although she's going to market. She has on all her jewelry and everything like that. But this piece is more of a Fulani type West African person, with a basket, a colorful basket on here with fruits. This is a nice piece for your kitchen or anywhere in your home. But this is a nice piece. It's on a museum stretch canvas. So on the side, the dress at the bottom comes over on the side a little bit. And this piece is also 350. And the size of that one is 16 by 20.
All right. So I'm supposed to pick up at number 45.
I
So
was born short.
I worked on something a little special this week. I got a little chance to do some work. Um, I work on my show a lot and trying to help these other artists get their self together. So I end up with not a lot of time to work on my own on the things that I want to do. But this week I got a chance to finish up a couple of pieces. So this first piece is one of the pieces that I recently finished. It's the Janame with the bamboo on, and I make these. These are my thing with bamboo and metal, and this is nickel silver, and it's a bracelet. It's a big bracelet. It's $65. It's got the janame on one side, and it's got the Sankofa bird on the other side. Um, and these were etched in, and they are, as you can see, yeah, there you go. Now you got some pictures of what they look like. And here's it on my arm. And it has like a hinge hook on it, so you just pull the hinge out and it opens up. And these are $65. Um, it's one of my special little things that I make. Like I said, it's a big bracelet, okay? So that's number 45. Number 46 is another one, and this one is in brass, and it has the Sankofa heart, and on the other side, the eternity symbol. And it's also in brass, and it's $65 also. And number 47 is going to be the Fleur de Lis. So this is for all my homies. So this is, again, it's etched in, and it's the Fleur de Lis and piece of bamboo, and it's a bracelet. It sells for $65. Okay. I'm going to finish out my show with two kind of expensive pieces. And like I told you before, don't forget, if you want to put them on layaway, pay half of them and give me the other half later. That's okay too. The first one is going to be the tusk necklace. And this one has a little piece of, I think it's ruby and jade, but it's sterling silver, and it fits around your neck, and it's $350. Okay, and that's boar's tusk. It's not ivory; it's boar's tusk, the wild boar that feeds off in the forest. Okay, so that's item number 48. And for my final item, number 49, this is going to be the ivory bracelet with the amber. And this piece is $600. It's all ivory and sterling and amber. And it's a big bracelet. So if you're a small person, this bracelet probably won't work for you. I made it to fit me, so you got to be kind of a big piece, big boned it or something if you really. Or I try to fix it for you so that it make it smaller, but the pieces of the ivory are really big. So, and I try to use the piece the way the piece presents itself to me. So that's my last item for today. So I want to thank my guest, Mr. Stuart McClean, for joining me today. You bring us
Thank
up there, and thank Zeke for handling everything. I always have Mr. Zeke Joseph in the house with me, handles all the engineering. And if any of you guys need an engineer, I share him a little bit. So you can contact us if you want to talk to him about putting your show together or helping you out understand some of the social media type of things. That's how we came to being. I needed to understand social media a little bit better, so I brought Zeke into my life, and together we've produced this show. So, um, again, I want to thank Stuart, and
Lovely. I
hope
just
you
want to
enjoyed
say,
yourself,
I want to
Stuart.
say thank you so much because I know I was the worst person you dealt with. And Zeke, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate you. My love goes out to Mona Lisa, one of my favorite collectors. I just wanted to say hi again and thank you to Chicago for all your support also, and everybody that supports me all over the world. So thank you so much. Thanks for having me. I really appreciate it. It was fun doing this. My Facebook, could you mind me saying my it's Stuart McClean Fine Arts and Accessories Gallery on Facebook. I'm working on my website right now on Instagram. It's Stuart McClean Fine Arts. So you can find new items there, and you could message us, inbox us, and inbox us if you want something. Thank you to my wife again for helping because I couldn't do it without Zeke, Lavale Zeke, my wife. I couldn't do none of this because I'm totally computer illiterate. I mean, totally. So thank you so much. I really enjoyed this.
Oh, well, thank you, my brother. That's what it's all about. We all on a new journey here, so we have
Yes,
to
we are.
travel this journey together, and
Yeah.
we got to help each other out. So that's what it's all about. You can see the show again on YouTube. It's going to be on YouTube on my channel. That's Bamboozle by Lavallee. And before I go, I want to remind you again of Black Friday. We're going to have the Black Artists Marketplace, where every artist will have about an hour to show you their work, and you'll have a chance to purchase their work. So try and help us by sharing it and getting the word out. I know my audience isn't that great and that big, but we're going to combine uh, some of us together. So hopefully we can have a bigger audience. So help us. And if you have any ideas as to how to help us, let me know. Okay, so thank you all for being on our show again, and bless you
Cheers.
all. And I'm glad we won. I know they ain't said it yet, but I'm really glad we
Me
won.
too.
All right.
Me too. Me too. Me too. We need it. We need it. We need this one. We don't want this one. We need it.
Yeah. Oh, and before I go, he did remind me of something, and that was the fact that New Orleans is a great place for an artist. I mean, there's just so much to that happens all the time, so you can be influenced by a lot of things, and you get the chance to experience an unbelievable life. I really love New Orleans. I like living. I mean, I'm not great about being in a red state, I would tell you that, but I'm always happy to go somewhere else. Okay, I love people up there in the north and the blue. But New Orleans is really a great place. So hopefully people will come down and visit us if you haven't. All right. So again, thank you all. Bless you and good night. All right.